You feel good. You feel like
I swear to God, I feel I'm flying.
Tell me what's going on.
Okay, doctor. And so, like about 6-7 months ago, I started having pain in my foot.
Okay.
And I went to foot doctors, and he told me, "Oh, you have arthritis nerve." He gave me 3 times cortisone shot.
Okay.
It doesn't work. It keeps bothering me.
Okay.
I cannot walk. It's like so much pain. I cannot hold it no more.
Tell me about your knee and your lower back.
Okay, my lower back also I have pain. I have done surgery 6 years ago, herniated disc.
Is it getting worse or better? The lower back pain.
No, it's not better.
It's not better.
It's not better.
Is it getting worse or?
It's getting by the age. I think it's gonna get more worse.
Okay. You are, without giving us specificity, you are in your late 30s, or you are on that age.
Yes, I'm 38 years old.
So with that time, your back should not be hurting as much. You're a little too young to have a low back problem.
Yes, absolutely.
Even then, you have a hard time walking around.
Yes, walk, run, stairs. That's it bothered me a lot.
How's your low back pain? Because you did a surgery for lower back pain. How has been so far for you?
After the surgery, I start to have problems with my legs.
Yes.
But before the surgery, before the herniated disc surgery, I was normal, no pain, nothing.
Gotcha.
After I done it, I start slowly getting the pain in my foot, in my leg. I went to a couple of doctors, didn't help me out with it. I went to
Acupuncture, yes.
acupuncture. I do it like 20 times, doesn't work. My foot keeps swelling. It doesn't help me to walk a lot. In the morning, when I get up from the bed, I cannot walk. I have to stay at least 10 minutes moving my foot and then get up.
Gotcha.
You understand what I'm saying? In the work, it doesn't give me energy to work. I feel like tired. I want to work. I just want to sit down, and I'm not getting used to that.
Gotcha.
I'm like a person that like to work, move, do action. Always busy. But after that, it starts changing my life little by little. It's like I get tired. I look at myself like I'm an old man. Yeah, that's how it is.
You're not the first person who actually tells me that. I have a lot of people in their 30s and 20s. They always tell me I feel like I'm 60-year-old in a stuck in 20-year-old body.
Absolutely, yes.
So your left foot, where's your foot pain at?
On this side.
Right here.
Yes.
I have to say this. I've been doing this for a while. And I've been finding foot pain causes in crazy places. One thing that I want to be able to say is that if people have pain around this area, it's usually never foot. When people actually, this is actually quite important that I actually tell you this too. When people actually have pain, when people actually have problems, and then they come to see me, and then problems coming from the foot is either the bottom of the foot, right here. Yeah, they can be coming from the foot. When people have a problem on the top of their foot here like this, it's usually not the foot. It's usually a lower back shooting pain coming from your knees or your leg. That's the reason why you actually have that.
Oh, okay.
Tell me exactly where your knee pain is.
Over here.
And then you had a surgery over here?
Yes, I do have surgery. I have bone and bone here.
Yes.
Yeah. And the doctors want me to do a new replacement.
Yes.
But I denied it. I don't want to do it.
Where's your knee pain at? Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. How about right here?
Not really.
Just only on this side?
Yes.
So if I go here like this, okay, relax. But pain right here. Right in the meniscus, it's really painful.
Yes.
Because your meniscus is out. Meniscus actually came out. Meniscus is like the jelly between the gel donut.
It's gone.
Came out just a little bit, and there's a lot of nerve fibers around it. So that's the exact reason why you have a lot of pain. All right. So before I go any further, I want to be able to tell you something. So your leg tells me a lot of information about your conditions. For instance, your leg muscles, your thigh muscles, tell me a lot about your conditions of itself. So, number one thing that I want to be able to let you know is your thigh sizes means a lot. Your leg sizes means a lot. So I know that you're a pretty muscular guy. Even so, I also want to be able to let you know you do have less muscles on the left side as opposed to the right side. Do you know about that?
Yes.
You're right in the middle, right here, like this. And you see it says 26. What does it say? 27. So what that tells me is that you have lost an inch of muscles over here because you're not using these muscles as easily. So keeping up with the same reason, after all the things that you actually have told me, I don't know if you're able to see this.
19.
19.
18.
18.3. You might be thinking, what the heck? This is supposed to be weak. Why is this one weaker? What does that tell you? That tells me something else. So if you do have weaknesses in your leg because of the injury, both sides, both your left leg and thigh should be smaller because you cannot use the knees as easily. If it switches around here like this, that means knee's not the problem. If the knee's a problem, both sides should be equally weak. Both sides should be equally small.
Yes.
But if your problem is in your lower back, now you can have a switches around because the actual switches in your lower back is actually not fully turned on. Does it make sense to you?
Yes, absolutely.
You know that you're limping pretty heavily right now, right? Yeah. And you also feel that too. But how much is it coming from the knees? Definitely there are some components coming from the knees, but I am letting you know it's not entirely coming from the knees because I'm actually seeing it right now. Come this way again for me, please. Yeah, definitely not entirely coming from the knees. Without going any further, I do notice the stitches on your the herniation surgeries on your lower back, so I see that. And one thing that I want to be able to say is how hard your mid-back muscle is.
How hard?
How hard, how rigid. You see all this feels like a rock right here.
Yeah.
But not on your lower back, but your mid-back is so hard. That's actually a very important point. The reason being is because what that means to me is your lower back right here is so weak, so degenerative. It cannot even become hard on itself to kind of catch on itself for being unstable. It has to ask for help from structures above to stabilize this one. That's what it means to me. What that means to me is your lower back has been problematic for many years.
Yes.
You had surgery 6-7 years ago. Probably you had problem even much before that. Does it make sense to you?
Yes. Yes, you're absolutely right. It was hurting me like over 20 years ago.
Yes.
But it's not a lot of pain to cost me make the surgery.
Yes.
But 6 years ago, it was a lot of pain. That's why it cost me to make the surgery.
I wish if I met you 10 years ago, then I would have been able to help you with our surgery. So I'm just marking down all the inflamed and then painful areas on you now. So the areas that's responsible for your knees, I did find a lot of problems over here. Explanations, we found the problems to be over here. You felt that, right? Your x-rays, so if you look at the x-rays, it's kind of straight, but you see how there's a little bit curvatures over here.
Yes, correct.
Not so bad, but it should not be to a point where you're getting so much pain. Then what's the problem? The answer lies in your laterals, side to side views right here. This one. The reason why this is so important to you in this case is for this reason only. You see how you have curvatures here?
Yes.
In your neck?
Mm-hmm.
You see how you have a mid-back curvatures over here?
Yes.
You see how you have absolutely no curvatures in your lower back.
Yes, exactly.
So what that means to you is you're supposed to get a healthy curvatures in your lower back, mid-back, and the neck. Curvatures here this way, curvatures here that way, curvatures here this way. That's what you're supposed to get. In your case, all straight, like so straight to a point that's straight as an arrow. Literally, I can put up my pen over here and it's straight.
Yes.
But all of a sudden, you start to have this kind of big curve in your lower back.
Yes.
And then you have a lot of curvatures on your neck. That's the reason why you might be feeling a lot of achiness, a lot of stiffness in mid-back areas and all. And I have told you, when I was even examining your back, I said, hey, you don't have a lot of musculatures on your lower back, but your mid-back is very, very stiff. Reason why? Because your body got to protect these kind of curvatures to be able to kind of hold yourself,
Yes.
to be able to be strength, to be able to hold yourself so you can actually function. That's the reason actually it does that. The reason why, on the second reason why you actually have this kind of straight, a lot of curvatures, is because this is weak. You had surgeries over here, and then you actually, this is weak. It's right now, it's unable to. Structurally, it's unable to kind of cope with all the damages and surgeries that you actually had before. That's the reason why it's getting worse and worse and worse. When I saw you walk, this was not moving at all. Your lower back, when I see you walk, when I see your body walk from front to back and then back to front, I should be seeing your neck move flawlessly, your mid back move flawlessly, so does your lower back and your hip. I did not see your lower back and hip move at all. Pain right here, yes?
Oh, yeah.
Right here, yes?
Yes, the officers.
After one tailbone, do you notice that you're walking much more straight now?
It's still a little bit pain there because this is swollen.
How much of an improvement do you feel from 0 to 100%?
From 0 to 100,
Yes.
you could say 40.
40% just by one tailbone. That's amazing, isn't it? Pain right here, yes? Right?
Yeah.
There we go. How does that feel now? 2 bones, 2 tailbones is what all I have done.
I get to you total damage. I know myself.
Yes. How does that feel?
A little bit better, so he's got to start getting better.
We got the rest. 0 to 100%. You said 40% after the tailbone. How much improvement do you feel now?
Now, it's good. Actually, his pain almost is gone. Like it's just a little swollen.
Yes. How much of your foot pain is gone, just out of curiosity?
About 60%.
Wow, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Relax, take a deep breath in. Breathe out. There we go.
Did you play Kung Fu?
Huh?
You play Kung Fu or any type of...
Kung Fu?
God, doctor, your hand is so strong.
It's actually very, very gentle. You feel good. You feel like
I
a...
swear to God, I feel I'm flying my back. This is the first time for so many years I feel my back. Look how I'm walking. Like,
Yeah. You feel good. You're walking better too. 0 to 100%. How much of a improvement do you feel?
This one here.
Start with lower back. How much improvement?
Oh, no, the lower back I could give you 70%.
Okay.
I start feeling my back straight.
Okay.
Yeah. The right legs here I start seeing some different space to move more light. My legs
Okay.
is more light.
How's your knee?
My knee here.
Yes. 0 to 100%.
Like, could say 30.
Okay.
Yeah,
Foot.
Which one, the right or the left?
Left one, the one that you came to see me for.
Oh, the left one. For now, I'll already give you like almost 50 or 60%.
50, 60%.
Yeah.
Let's compare before and after. Before the treatment, he had a lot of extra pressure to his foot and ankle area. That's because his hip joints were not moving, and that was adding extra pressure to his foot and ankle area, and this was cause of his unresolving foot and ankle pain previously. Thank you very much.